The boy who entered a forgotten world. He opened an old door hidden deep in the forest and stepped into a world that had been forgotten for centuries. One afternoon, a curious boy named Ethan was exploring a forest near his village. He loved adventures and often searched for places that nobody else knew about. As he walked deeper into the forest, he noticed something strange between the trees. It was an old wooden door standing completely alone. There were no walls around it, only the mysterious door covered with glowing symbols. Ethan was nervous, but his curiosity was stronger than his fear. Slowly, he reached out and opened the door. The moment Ethan stepped through, everything changed. He found himself in a beautiful world filled with floating islands, shining rivers, giant crystal mountains, and colorful plants that glowed in the dark. It looked like a place from a dream. As he explored, he saw a huge city in the distance. The city seemed ancient and abandoned, but it still felt alive. Ethan carefully walked toward it, wondering who had once lived there. When he reached the city gates, he met a mysterious guardian wearing ancient armor. The guardian was surprised to see a human because no one from Earth had entered this world for hundreds of years. The guardian explained that long ago, this magical world had been connected to Earth through special doors. But after a terrible disaster, all the doors were sealed to protect both worlds. Somehow, Ethan had discovered one of the last remaining doors. The guardian then shared a terrible secret. Deep beneath the mountains, a dark force had awakened after centuries of sleep. If it escaped, it could destroy both worlds. The only thing powerful enough to stop it was a magical crystal key hidden somewhere in the forgotten world. The guardian asked Ethan for help because an ancient prophecy had predicted that a visitor from Earth would one day save them. Ethan agreed and began a dangerous journey. He crossed glowing forests, climbed crystal mountains, and explored mysterious caves. Along the way, he faced many challenges and solved ancient puzzles left behind by the people who once lived there. After a long search, he finally reached an ancient temple hidden above the clouds. Inside the temple, resting on a stone pedestal, was the legendary crystal key. As soon as Ethan touched the key, the ground started shaking. The dark force had awakened completely. A giant shadow creature rose from beneath the mountains and began spreading darkness across the land. Ethan quickly returned to the city with the crystal key, while the guardian gathered the remaining defenders. Together they traveled to the mountain where the creature had appeared. A great battle followed. The shadow creature was incredibly powerful, and it seemed impossible to stop. But Ethan remembered the guardian's instructions. Holding the crystal key high in the air, he released its magical energy. A bright light spread across the sky and surrounded the creature. Slowly, the darkness began to disappear. With one final burst of light, the shadow creature was sealed away forever. The people of the forgotten world celebrated their victory. The guardian thanked Ethan for saving their home, and explained that the magical door would soon close again. It was time for Ethan to return to Earth. Although he was sad to leave, he knew he had to go home. The guardian opened the doorway, and Ethan stepped through. When Ethan arrived back in the forest, everything looked normal. The mysterious door had vanished, and there was no sign that the magical world had ever existed. But before leaving, he noticed a small crystal glowing in his pocket. He smiled, knowing that the forgotten world was real, and that one day, its secrets might be discovered again. Would you open the mysterious door if you found it in a forest? Comment your answer and subscribe for more amazing stories.